The riddle. The answer to the riddle. I had a vision. I was dressed in this almost magical looking outfit with little astrology signs everywhere. I was walking through these two doors. They were opening up, and on the other side was a huge, endless space. And then the snake slithered towards me. And as it moved towards me, I moved left. Does it move right? I moved right. And then we did the hokey pokey and we danced all around. That's what happened. I have a lot of weird visions like that, by the way. And so then, after I did that and danced, there was a huge treasure in the background. What does all this mean? It's so strange, right? Here's the thing. When you look at the language of the spiritual realm, look at it as a canvas, a painting you're looking at. What do you think, Bob? Stare at it. You know what I mean? Because what I'm looking for here are patterns. What are the patterns? What patterns are there? And if you really look at it, it's all space, right? There's a big, huge space. There's an astrologer here. All of this implies astrology. The doors opening up. Everything kind of has this astrological sense to it. And you have that. Then the snake is moving forward. It just so happens this is the year of the snake. So again, it's an astrological example. It has nothing to do with the snake. And so the message here is one of Eric. We're going to go this way. We're going to go that way. We're going to go this way in life. And they're saying to me, just go with it. Have fun with it. What are you going to do? Just go with it. Go with the flow. Lao Tzu. Go with the flow. And that's the message. Do that. And there's a treasure at the end. What that treasure is, I have no idea. That's what they're saying. I want to present these riddles to you on a regular basis, perhaps once a month. I'm going to give you a riddle, and whoever solves it first gets a free reading or a free class. I give classes. I teach people how to connect to the spiritual realm. I teach people the language of the spiritual realm. I'm giving you that tip right now. So, for a free reading, here is the riddle. This is an actual world prediction. We did not post simply because it was super weird. I actually knew what it meant, but I did not want to really kind of put that out there. It just seemed a bit inappropriate to say that about someone. And so we left it out. It happened, it was big, and I was like, I should have put it in. Okay, here it goes. I had a vision. I was at the Mexican border. If you go to the Mexican border, they have these huge walls, like gigantic walls. Right? And then they open up like this. And then they close like this. And they open like this. Right? And so these two walls were opening up. And out shot out all of these huge, gigantic crows. And they were going in all different directions. And at the same time, there was my guide, Marcus, this nice suit. And he went to a light switch that was just oddly on the wall. And he flipped it up. And when he did, a bolt came out. When the bolt came out, he looked at me and he said, failed. Failed. The prediction was made in 2020. The news would come through. It would deliver. This was pretty profound accuracy. But like I said, it was just super weird. It would have just been like, nobody's going to understand this. But I present it to you as a riddle so you can solve it and tell me what prediction? What am I predicting here? What is the prediction? Write your answers in the comment section, no matter where you're at, so that you and I can have some fun, play around, present the language, and help you understand how the communication between you and them operate. All these bizarre visions, right? And what you need to understand about this, I'll give you two keys here. I give too much away. I give my classes, you know. The first one is don't expect them. Like they're presenting these lavish messages. Okay, they're still talking normal. They're still saying, "Hey, stop eating the cookie," right? But I'm being told, please, the round, the black, the wheel is bad for you. They presented it funny, but at the same time, their version of language must be presented as art. It must be shown as art. Why? Why would we need to present it as art all the time? Why would we have to need to brush it? Because here's the thing. If the language is always art, and you're presenting it always on this wall for everyone to see, you can't lie. Oh, it's a perfect setup. It would be impossible to lie. You would see this huge blemish, like, hey, this doesn't compute. This wall. It's not possible. So the language was set up that way, designed by the very center, the very founders, creators, in such a way that would make it very difficult to lie. That's why it's like that. Thank you. I hope you get the answer right. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. It is our goal, our mission, to alter the tragedies of tomorrow. That's why we're doing this. Sharing these messages so that we can change what I am presenting to you. Thank you. Here in 2025, Eric Leigh-Pink is offering you readings. 40 minutes, $60. Connect to the spiritual realm. Speak to the spirits and see your tomorrow. Email Eric Leigh-Pink and Eric at worldwidepredictions.com. And together, we'll see you tomorrow.